Hello, amazing people. Welcome back to Building Your Health Esteem. I am Jerome Craig, your host, and this week we are going to be looking at one of those low-hanging fruits when it comes to improving health, and that is hydration. But it's not about just water, because there are so many rules about how we're supposed to drink X amount of glasses of water, or a 200-pound person should drink 100 fluid ounces of water. And you know what? Most of those are just kind of made up. And building your health esteem isn't about just listening to other people's rules, because we don't really want to be told what to do. It's best to kind of understand the role of water in the body, and then we can better make our own decisions about what hydration looks like for us as the individual. So in the upcoming episodes, we'll get a little bit more into this, but I want you to think about a few things between now and then. Hydration isn't just about what we drink, but how things become part of our tissues, how there's a fluid balance within our system, within the cell, on the outside of the cell, and other spaces in between. And we need to look at this role of water in the human body to understand the importance of hydration. So you'll see things like 50% to 70% of your body is water. It all depends on your age, your gender, your body fat percentage, your muscle percentage, and your general health status. But the main thing that we need to understand about water is that it is a universal solvent. It is a carrier. You don't have pure water sloshing around in your body. It is mixed with things. And it is at the foundation of chemical reactions that are happening billions of times throughout the body every second of the day. And that is hydrolysis and condensation. Now, you are a giant sack of chemical reactions, and water is at the heart of that. Hydrolysis means that those water molecules break things down, and condensation is when those oxygen and hydrogen molecules come to form a compound. This is crucial to life. Now, why these rules around water consumption may be steering us wrong is really how water is in our supply these days. This water isn't how nature intended. Humans evolved drinking spring water, captured rainwater in plants or other sort of vessels, or well water. And the way we used to consume water, it was rich with dissolved solids, like things like calcium and sodium and magnesium, manganese, boron, silica, all these other minerals and trace minerals that are literally devoid in our modern water supply. And over time, as we became urbanized, we had to pay more attention to public health and what was going into the water supply and how that affected the population that was becoming urbanized. So water has changed, and not always for the better. Yes, we've prevented a lot of death from consuming polluted water supplies, but we've also demineralized water and made it less healthful. The other thing that we've had to address is these minerals that were in water were detrimental to our modern plumbing. There was a precipitation of one metal or mineral getting attached to the inside of a copper pipe, a lead pipe, a pewter, or whatever was being used at different times through our evolution. And so demineralization of water was good for maintaining our water supply at our house and our plumbing. Now we are aware of this, so we are seeing the flip side happen. Everyone's buying expensive waters from artesian wells from all around the world and shipped around from here and there because the groundwater supply is polluted in some areas, and then we're adding minerals in the little mineral packs to all our drinks to get our electrolytes up. So I want you to kind of think about these things, especially as we get into the hot summer months and we are sweating more and we're going to lose more water. You know, a lot of our sweat is 99% water, and then a host of those electrolytes. And we also lose a lot of water through our respiration, So maybe we're exercising more in the summer, so we're breathing a little harder. We're going to lose more fluids. We lose about a pound a day just through breath of water. So it is important to hydrate, and it is important to think about hydration as more than just water. Because so much of our fluids come from food, right? The 8 ounces 8 times a day, that rule is based on a caloric intake, and it's based on the average diet. But if we're eating things like crackers and jerky and nuts and bread, you're going to need a whole lot more water than if you're eating some meats and some vegetables and some fruit. So we need to look at these rules and understand. And then what about caffeine and alcohol and all of those kinds of things? We'll be addressing that too. So hopefully by the end of this week, you've listened to this 3-part series on hydration and you understand the how, the when, and the why about it. And you can stop listening to rules that have very little basis in science and aren't about you at all. So I look forward to busting some myths and having you think about water and hydration in a new way and becoming a healthier, happier person because of it. So I'll catch you on Wednesday. Have a great start to your week.